governs PES, Perumahan PKH isn't really incorporated into that. So when you mention that as a PES, that's your own perception of it, right? And then the second thing is, what are your suggestions since your findings suggest that there is a correlation again with regards to how PKH reduces deforestation? What are your suggestions for like future synchronization or incorporation of that towards KPH, Koalisi Kesatuan Pengelola Hutan, because they are having their own troubles in reducing deforestation, particularly KPHP, the one that does production. And additionally to that, incorporating it with RPKJP, Rencana Pengelolaan Hutan Jangka Panjang. Like, since you found this correlation already, is there a suggestion from you into incorporating that into law?
Where are you from again?
Greenbrook.
Greenbrook. Go ahead.
I'm Marina from Wardhana. I think it's just confirmation questions. So I should have asked earlier. So I just want to confirm. So you did Rhita. So you did not control the economic dependency of villagers to forests in your model, like maybe the amount of villagers that are farmers or like really working in the forest to agriculture context or something. So you did not control that in your model. I think it's interesting to be studied further.
Maybe I have one for Rona. Can you discuss a bit the policy relevance? So you have this supply curve. So, and we know now which interventions are cheaper and which one would be more costly. Can you just talk a bit about the policy relevance? So, go ahead and start. Maybe from Rhita.
Okay, so, sorry, I didn't get your name.
Hardy.
Okay, so I did not mention that PKH is a kind of PES. So what I mentioned is Jaya Chandran observed the payment for ecosystem services in Uganda, and what they found is PES actually decreasing deforestation, but did not exacerbate poverty in Uganda. So it's not a PES. PKH itself is dedicated to alleviate poverty with the conditionality on health and education. And about any suggestions, so the first of all, looking at the characteristics of the households that receive the PKH is the very poorest one. So I think it's giving access to credit or insurance, because it seems like the possible mechanism is consumption smoothing. They use this forest as a risk again, as insurance against risk. So if they have good or better access to insurance or risk, it actually can improve their consumption smoothing mechanism and would be reducing deforestation. But this is only for the small population, right? As you all know here, the biggest deforestation factor is not from the very poor households, it's from the industry. So I think the suggestion will be better access to insurance and credit for the very poorest. And of course, it's different than PES because payment for ecosystem services, especially for the households, they give this agreement to those who have the property rights for their land, right? So there are already different characteristics compared to these households in the PKH. So it would be a different research agenda for PES. But what I suggest is that maybe give better access to credit and insurance. And the second one is from Arina, whether I control for economic dependency of villages to forests. So that I assume is a time constant covariance, which is absorbed in the fixed effect. So if some villages have dependency of the in the forest, that will be excluded out from the fixed effect. And I already showed in the one of the figure that there is no difference on the forest loss trend before the PKH from 2001 until 2007 for those villages who receive early to those villages who receive late. So basically we can more comfortably assume that they are similar, these villages. And can I ask some questions for her? Okay, so I think it's very interesting to see whether the Papua has the highest cost. Can you talk a little bit why it has the highest cost? Is it because of the labor or about the production?
It's, well, before Rona starts a bit, but deforestation is just a deforestation variable.
Yes,
yeah.
From Hansen.
I will answer your question first then. For the policy relevance, based on the list of interventions that we have identified before, we can see that canal blocking, either from primary, secondary, or tertiary, it's actually really effective to abate carbon dioxide from the canal that has been built by the industries. But we have not seen the impact, scientifically, for the impact, we are still going to research even more on the effect of the primary canal, because based on my paper, we're calculating with the formula, and we're still has to do the implementation on the ground itself. Well, BRG, Badan Transformasi Gambut has done it, but they haven't given the exact impact for it. It does increase the water level, but does the how tall is the water level come back to its original level is we haven't calculated yet, and WRI will do it later on, which I will involve in. But more or less, canal blocking will be very effective to be implemented more in Indonesia. And red meranti and also Jelutung is also another possibility for it, because it also has higher abatement potential after canal blocking. But other than that, for both of them are for restorations. But for conservation, it will be better to implement early warning systems such as digital mapping method, or like the geothermal technology. It costs more, but when you calculate it as a whole, for whole Indonesia, larger area, then it will cost less compared to other interventions.
Both Meranti and Jelutung is agroforestry. It's forestry. Paludikoto.
Which is actually more or less more suitable compared to other land, because it's adaptable to high water content.
And Papua?
And for the second question, thank you for the question. For the Papua itself, it's actually higher in terms of cost, because the transportation of the concrete, for canal blocking, you can, for the, can I speak in English? Untuk membentuk bangunan itu sendiri atau maintenance-nya later on, buat pengiriman bahan itu agak susah di Papua, jadi membutuhkan longer travel time compared to in Sumatera or Kalimantan. Jadi it costs more. For example, for cement, cement is cost one sack is around 1 million rupiah in Papua. So it makes sense if other other building materials is higher. This shows by the ICAP itself, price index, it has higher compared to Sumatera and Kalimantan. But for the labor itself, I think it's pretty much higher, but not that much different compared to the building materials.
So there wasn't many movement in the other intervention due to canal blocking being not that cheap in Papua. There was no movement from other intervention. I didn't see. Maybe we can see the Papua again, Sekar. Before
in supply curve, I think. Or maybe in here.
Okay. Yeah. Which one is Papua?
Papua is the blue line, and then underneath the blue line is actually West Papua. So West Papua has has lower cost compared to Papua. But for the Kalimantan and East and West Kalimantan has higher cost than Sumatra, but it's much 50% lower than Papua. For Sumatra, it's more or less similar to Java. The price for labor and production.
Yeah, my question was whether in Papua now, yeah, the intervention would change. You will not be advising canal blocking.
For Papua itself, we are not actually including canal blocking because it's not that relevant yet in
Because it's
Papua.
conservation.
Because it's conservation and there are less canal created compared to Kalimantan and Sumatra. So in Papua, it's mostly plant, dilutu or other types of plant.
The different nature context.
Yeah, because it has to be suitable to the pit specific context in Papua itself.
Shall I open another round? Okay. Masnya, mbaknya, masnya yang satu lagi. Apa?
My name is Fatah from Indonesia. So I'd like to ask about the background of the participant because to
Rona ya.
because previously you state that the program is ranked by the preference of the participants, and here you write that they are from the state and non-state actors. So can you tell us a bit about the background, especially from the non-state actors?
Mbaknya siapa?
Saya Kajian dari EDU. Mau nanya ke mbak yang ini,
Rhita. Ya.
cuma penasarannya sih mbak, itu yang untuk total dari pengurangan deforestasi itu tuh secara general apa mbak ada kelihatan nggak sih gimana yang paling signifikan dari penerima PKH? So gini, kan PKH itu ada di mana-mana gitu ya, dan daerah mana yang merepresentasikan signifikan pengurangan deforestasi paling tinggi gitu? Karena itu kan secara general sekitar 30 sekian persen gitu ya. Ada nggak sih detail di mana daerah yang paling signifikan mereduce deforestasi?
Masnya yang terakhir, ya. Gak jadi. Oke, go ahead. Ya, masnya. Ya boleh.
Jadi saya Dimas, saya mau nanya ke Mbak Rhita.
Dari mana Mas Dimas?
Saya mau nanya ke Mbak Rhita sama Mbak Rona ya.
Ya.
Nah, untuk yang Mbak Rhita itu kan kita mau observation-nya atau sebenarnya ada 2012 sampai 2012. Ada nggak semacam usaha untuk memetakan community group di antara laut itu, karena community group kan terkait dengan deforestasi ya, dalam artian bisa jadi
Community apa Mbak?
community group.
Community group.
Hub or boom? Commodity boom or commodity hook? Hub.
I don't know. I don't even know what that.
What is your resource for this? I don't get it. What do you mean?
Tanya lagi Mas,
commodity boom?
boleh ditanya lagi?
Itu of span-nya dari 2008 sampai 2012. Dan itu juga terjadi di area yang sama dengan community boom di Indonesia.
Commodity boom.
Ya.
Oh, like sawit gitu tiba-tiba.
Ya, batu-bara dan sebagainya.
Ya.
Dan usaha tambang yang muncul.
Oh.
Share of water.
Kalau sawit berarti deforestasi dong Mas. Berarti tambang gitu ya misalnya.
Nah, usaha untuk masukkan itu ke dalam model karena bisa jadi karena itu sangat terkait dengan deforestasi.
Ya, ya.
Nah, untuk yang kedua untuk Mbak Rona, ingin penasaran sendiri kan construction cost-nya kan pakai weighted average of minimum wage ya. Itu kenapa pakai minimum wage instead of pakai average wage gitu misalnya? Kenapa yang dipakai minimum 45 bukan rata-rata upah di provinsi dan sebagainya?
Silakan. Ya.
Okay, thank you for the questions, Dimas. So I think what you mean is oil plantation boom, which is sawit, and then mining. So I will address the first one is plantation. I do a falsification test of using the plantations that already registered in Global Forest Watch. So Global Forest Watch from where I has this polygons of plantations from oil palm and also what else? There are three. I think rubber and the others. So after removing these plantations, I still find an effect of reducing deforestation. And so I think that will address your questions of whether this affects, the commodity booms affects reducing in deforestation or not. And if you think about it, hypothetically, if there is a commodity boom, it should be increasing deforestation, no? Then what we found is actually decreasing deforestation. So even after removing those areas who are registered as plantations, we still see the effect there. And then answering the question,
Did you do both? Can you see if you did take out the polygons from.
Yeah, this one is didn't take the polygons out.
This you didn't take.
Yeah, I didn't take it because that might be spilled over effect, right?
okay.
But I do a robustness
But still
check
it's deforestation.
Yes.
Okay.
And then answering the questions from Fatia, ANU. So the identification strategy, we use the expected outcome. So expected outcome of the treatment group to the control group. So when I did the heterogeneity effects regarding whether this area is poor or not, there is no heterogeneity in treatment effects. So I think that will answer your questions on which one is more significant or less significant. Since there is no heterogeneity, it seems that on average they found decrease in 5 hectares per villages per year.
5 hectares. 5 hectares per villages.
5 hectares.
Yeah.
I think he asked a question.
Thank you for your questions. Mas Fatar, on your questions regarding the background of the participants, especially for the non-state actors. For the non-state actors, we invited pulp industry, palm oil industry. For pulp industry, it's like Sinar Mas, and palm oil in Sumsel and Riau, for example, like April. We actually invited them because we're advising the policymaker and we're going towards sustainable development, which is of course involving economy and which is of course involving money. So that's why we're trying to expand our participants. So we're not going to be inclusive towards the saving the environments only, but we also see the development for Indonesia itself, how to move the non-state actors into better sustainable practices. So that's why we're inviting them.
We also try to rank the result based on their relevant area or relevant region. Like for the actors that come from Sumatera, perhaps they have preference to the actors came from Kampot.
We have tried it before, but we haven't included in our results. That will be a good idea to include it later on. But so far, we have seen that for the Riau and Sumsel, they're still more towards sustainable practices. They're trying to not expanding their land anymore. They're trying to create what is it? The company? Oh, CSR. Yeah, CSR itself. No more expanding and trying to decrease their land use and more sustainable practices. So they try to involve the society too for planting another types of plants, so it will not be homogen, like more jelutung, headhunting, and so they have agroforestry in the surrounding of their, for example, palm oil plantation.
Thank you very much.
But the point is the participant was helping you to identify the interventions.
Yeah.
They did not do prioritization.
They do prioritization afterwards.
Yeah. But it doesn't influence your supply and your curve.
For the interventions, we created together and then we rank them together. So that's actually, we take the top 15 programs. So that's actually what makes
this
it
is So it's basically used to scope the study into only studying 15 interventions, or else maybe how many interventions did you collect?
It's actually 21 programs that we took 15 programs out of 21, and the quantifiable one only 8 programs that we identified more into detailed interventions on each 8 programs.
And using the expert knowledge of, assuming expert knowledge of your participants to do the.
So the reason I ask is not only because technically it will be different in Papua and Sumatra, but also from the political and economic analysis, the situation will be also different. So I think it's better to elaborate who the actors
for her study in Papua.
Yeah, there will be really good input to be.
Kenapa pakai minimum wage? Kenapa pakai minimum wage?
For that, so far from our calculation, we do not want to overestimate the price. So we tried the decision maker, they try to find which suitable interventions that has a reasonable cost, and it doesn't. I mean, because it's already costly enough, so that's why we try to minimize the cost, starting from the very beginning.
Mostly it's already costly enough. Jangan dibilang. That's why there's nothing been done for environment in Indonesia. Anyway, ya silakan.
Terima kasih.
Gak kedengeran, sorry.
Saya sebagai sebelumnya kan jadi Riau fotografer, sekarang freelance. Bagaimana intervensi dari desa bebas api terhadap kostum tadi kan? Kalau tadi lebih banyak tekanan blocking, sedangkan di desa bebas api itu lebih kompleks sebenarnya. Apakah itu juga di Indonesia?
Desa bebas api.
Desa bebas api. Untuk desa, tadi maksudnya belum di-explore lebih lanjut ya?
As an alternative intervention. Let me collect. Is there more questions? Saya boleh nggak Rhita? Sekarang kita boleh lihat yang different time frame and different percentage in deforestation. Menurut saya ini menarik. Can you talk a bit on this? Like, what do you think? Next, before this one, this one. You mentioned a bit that this is good news. Can you talk a bit and why do you think the more exposed they are, this doesn't happen? What happens to this household? Have they acquired assets and not needing to go to the forest anymore? Ada lagi? Boleh ditambahin. Last,
Nah, sebenarnya kan tadi mengenai kalau riset
namanya boleh mas? Nama?
Oh ya, saya juga dari UI juga.
Oke.
Nah, sebenarnya mengenai jadi kan sebenarnya tadi kayak kalau menit buat balik kan. Jadi sebenarnya kan tadi kalau riset kan mau tahu kayak unintended consequences dari PKH terhadap penurunan deforestasi. Nah, tapi kan sebenarnya tadi yang dari salah satu hasilnya kan kayak dari salah satu probabilitas channelingnya diketahui bahwa itu kayak education channel dan hal itu lemah. Maksudnya kayak agak nggak mungkin untuk penurunan deforestasi ini terjadi karena pada channel, education channel dan health itu kayak ada lemah juga. Nah, tapi itu bukannya agak jadinya agak kurang relevan dengan menggunakan PKH ya? Karena kan PKH kan sisi kuatnya kan dari kondisionalitas pada sisi pendidikan dan kesehatan. Kenapa jika kayak kelas 1 studi kenapa nggak menggunakan bantuan sosial lain kayak misalnya Astra atau enggak bantuan tunai biasa?
Tunggu. Jadi yang kamu pertanyakan adalah PKH-nya?
Iya, sebenarnya itu sih karena kalau misalnya PKH kan dia emang ketika komunikasi kan dia yang penerima bantuannya itu harus memenuhi beberapa syarat-syarat yang diberikan oleh donornya dari pemerintah. Nah, tapi kalau misalnya education channel dan health-nya sendiri itu kayak nggak mungkin, maksudnya kayak menurut saya apakah mungkin dilakukan nggak lebih pas gitu sih kalau menurut saya jika menggunakan bantuan sosial lain untuk diteliti lebih lanjut atau gimana tuh apakah?
I don't know if Rhita wants to answer this. It's not your scope of your study.
It's fine.
Yeah? Okay. So, go ahead then. Then Rona.
Okay. For Subarno, Riau, dia di Riau tadi.
Tadinya kerja di pulp and paper di Riau.
Oh iya,
tanya
desa bebas api.
Iya. Apakah masuk ke di salah satu intervention?
Sebenarnya salah satu intervensinya ada pencegahan kebakaran. Programnya ada pencegahan kebakaran, tapi itu ada macam-macam intervensinya. Salah satunya melalui early warning system dari 2 jenis teknologi. Nah, hitungannya programnya masuk, cuma memang kita belum masukin yang desa bebas apinya sih. Soalnya agak susah dikuantifiable karena sebenarnya masuk ke program yang lainnya lagi.
biasanya
makanya di take out karena agak susah untuk quantifiable, di quantify karena itu kan menyangkut sosial, maksudnya menyangkut orang itu harus dihitung batasan kerjanya orangnya, maksudnya nggak bisa dihitung dengan berapa jam orang itu kerja akan menghindari berapa banyak emisi yang tercegah. Itu sih kita lebih melihat yang bisa dihitung quantifiable untuk saat ini. Mungkin untuk kedepannya akan ada riset terkait CSR, efektivitas sama seperti efektivitas terhadap panel blocking.
Jadi harus ada batasan untuk intervensinya supaya bisa dikalkulasi. But at the same time, Rona juga mention sih intervensi ini bisa aja kombinasi sebenarnya. Lebih kompleksitas desa bebas api tadi. Iya, bisa beberapa intervensi sebenarnya disatukan juga. Ada lagi pertanyaan Rona tadi saya lupa, sorry. Satu aja. Silakan tanya.
So answering your question, Reza, why the longer exposure villages actually experience higher reduction? This is actually a very good question. So when we see at the map, actually those who have longer exposures is surrounded by another PKH villages as well. So it seems like they are enhancing each other. So what I found in the spillover test is I used those who never been treated and whether exposure to treated villages reduce or affect their deforestation there, whether it's increasing or reducing. We don't find any effect there, but it seems like those villages who received it earlier and then later on surrounded by those PKH villages, it's self-enforcing, reducing the deforestation. But we don't find any increasing or pushing the leakage somewhere else. So it seems like it's a consistent, robust hypothesis that these people use forest as an insurance. Since they have now this consumption smoothing from PKH, they no longer needed it. It's not that they are trying to find somewhere else to get timber or deforest somewhere else. So they just need it for their self-subsistence. So thank you for the question. And the other one is, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. What is your name? Juno. So Juno from OE. So why I choose PKH over this? Earlier in the presentation, I gave you the distribution of conditional cash transfers from 1997 until 2017. Within just 20 years, almost 50 countries implemented these conditional cash transfers. So now, if you can tell me how many countries use Rastra in this work, is it as many as conditional cash transfers? Then that will give you the answers that why I use conditional cash transfers is because of the importance of conditional cash transfers itself. And the other one is why this is important is conditional cash transfers, even though they use conditionality, but the short-term aim is actually to alleviate, to relax their budget constraint by giving them money. Of course, if you see the recipient of the PKH, they're the very poor one, right? So if you give them conditionalities, tell them to enroll in school, enroll their child in school, and then get immunization, the return of this education and help will be longer, right? So they need to be, their children needs to grow up, it could be like 20 or 30 years. The immediate impact of these conditional cash transfers is from the income. They got cash and they have increased or shock in income at that time. So that's why this is important. That's why I chose conditional cash transfer. Thank you.
Ada lagi? Kalau dia memang smoothing, what do you predict for a longer term? Yes, maybe the condition of the human resources condition is much better, but there's no additional money to the household, let's say.
I'm sorry, so
what happens after PKH? Maybe that's the, what do you think?
Okay, so PKH, they can enroll for 6 years in PKH, and then they can be recertified if they're still poor or they still have pregnant mothers for another 2 or 3 years. So the question is what happens if they don't receive it? This is at the household level. So since our unit of observation is at the village level, maybe this household did not receive it, but some other household will receive it. So that is a good question, and I cannot answer with this.
Right now, as a village,
Right.
they're not deforesting.
That's
yet.
correct. And there might be secondary effect too. This is a partial identification, so it's the effect of getting it, but there might be general equilibrium effect. As more people get more able, it could be increasing the prices, and there might be other effects as well. But what is nice about using this peak age is it's still in the rollover phase, so it's still immediate effect rather than the general equilibrium effect. But I didn't count the general equilibrium effect.
Yeah, I understand for the answer. Ya, saya udah ngerti sih kalau saya kayak waktu terapi. Tapi kalau misalnya ada nggak sih penelitian lain yang membandingkan antara dampak yang antara yang CCT-nya conditional dan unconditional? Maksudnya kayak ya penasaran sih kalau misalnya we are searching for the immediate effect kan sebenarnya lebih kentalan yang unconditional ya. Dan itu kan kayak jadi ya penasaran aja sebenarnya kayak apakah dampaknya berbeda kita kayak CCT aja antara yang CCT dan unconditional itu kita secara dampaknya berbeda.
Unfortunately, we don't randomize the CCT and unconditional cash transfers area in Indonesia. We have unconditional cash transfers in the era of SBY, 2009, right? 2005. So we have that, but all area receive this unconditional cash transfers, correct? So there is no phase-in effect. So I cannot compare those areas who receive it and who don't receive it, because all of the area receive unconditional cash transfers. So from identification strategy perspective, I cannot use this. What I can use is the conditional cash transfers. Do you understand what I mean? So in 2005 we have BLT, right? Bantuan langsung tunai. All areas in Indonesia receive this, correct? So I don't have variation. If all receive it, how can I compare the deforestations in area who as if they don't receive it? Well, in the CCT, because it's a phase-in, it didn't get implemented all in one time. So that's why I can exploit it. But it is a good question. So ideally, it should be the unconditional cash transfer, so we can see clearly whether this is the effect of income.
Great. Anyone else? Yeah? Last chance? So, shall I stop there then? Terima kasih untuk kedua pembicara. On behalf of the URI, terima kasih untuk Mbak Rhita. Ya, Rona juga. Dan kita punya sedikit kenang-kenangan